Hi all, Fat Andy here. Right, I am good now. Earlier this year, or quite early this year, probably March time, mate, but I can't remember now. I did a thing, the ultimate sandwich, where I got one of these nice like tiger loaves. I cut the inside and pulled it all out and filled it up with, I think that was ham, sausages, egg, and cheese and stuff. And yeah, that's lovely. So this time I'm going to do one with roast beef, but I'm not going to use that big bit. Now, beef is so cheap at the moment. They're £9.74 for this great big lump. It's top rump as well. So if you've got the money to do it, my advice is to stock up now. I really would. Get it, you can cut it into sections, freeze it, and everything else. And vegetables, 8p at Aldi's. 8p at Asda's. I think all the supermarkets are doing it for 8p. Yeah, spuds, sprouts, parsnips, carrots, cabbages, you name it, they got it. This is a time now, it's to stock up. Now people are going to turn around and say, well, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, but they only keep it so long. Nah, part cook them, blanch them, freeze them, separate them, freeze them. That's what I'm going to be doing. And then I've got plenty of veg then when we need it in the old freezer. If you've got room, go for it. Anyway, back to this beef. So I'm going to cut this in half, basically. Dig this out. And we've got some nice French Camembert cheese. So we're going to have roast beef and Camembert cheese in there. So yeah, let's get on with it. Right, here's our piece of beef, size of that, on a big old plate. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm just going to cut this in half basically, this piece, and then I'm going to freeze one half and cook the other one up to go in there into the air fryer. So that's that cut in half. I'll get this other half bagged up and that can be frozen. Right, so that's the bit bagged up to be frozen, and that will be for a Sunday lunch in the new year or whatever. And this is what we're left with. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to get this in the air fryer. 50 minutes roughly. I'm going to put it in like this for 20. Then I'll get some foil, wrap it for a further 20, and then the last 10-15 minutes I'll take the foil off and just let it cook, and then we should get some lovely beautiful meat. Right, I'll get on with that. Right, onto the bread. Now I did this last time, and what I tend to do, get a nice sharpish knife, cut around here like so. Same this side. We'll finish up there somewhere. Now, some of you who follow me probably saw this several months ago when I done it. But yeah, was that good? That was absolutely gorgeous. Right, we're going to pull this out. You want to keep this top, and all we're going to do is strip all this bread out there. And then all the meat is going to go in here with the cheese. Right, I'll get on with this. Right, roast beef. This has been in 25 minutes. Excuse me. So what I want to do now is pick this up. So I don't want this to too much. Place it on some foil. And then what we're going to do with this, right, we've got a teaspoonful of mixed herbs, a teaspoonful of garlic powder, a half a teaspoonful of black pepper and a half a teaspoonful of salt. And all we're going to do is sprinkle this over this beef and then turn it over. Oh, that's over. And then same this side. Good coating, like so. Bung that in that, and then We're going to wrap this beef nice and tightly. And then we're going to let this go for another 20 minutes in the foil, like so. And then we'll come out, we'll unwrap it, and that should take about another 10 minutes or so unwrapped, and then we'll be ready. Right, let me get this back in the oven. Right, in the meantime, we've got a red onion. You can use red onion, white onion, whatever you want. But what I'm going to do with this, just chop this onion up, and we're going to get it into a pan, and basically just fry it off, get it all nice, and then that will go in with the beef as we layer it up. So I'll get on peeling this. Right, that's the red onion, finely chopped there. Just got a little pan. I'm just going to put a drop of oil in here and just fry these down, these onions. Not too much, just a little teaspoon, half a teaspoon for oil, and get these cooked up. Right, this is the red onion just gone into saucepan. I'll get this cooked down a bit. Right, that's the red onion cooked down to where I want it to be. So all we're going to do now is transfer here from the saucepan into the bowl, and then they'll be ready for when we actually need to use them. Absolutely smell delicious. If you've got red onion, you can use white onion, but yeah. Right, carry on. Right, just taking this out of the oven. Look at this. Whoa, is that looking nice? Right, I'll get a further 10 minutes with this. See that? And keep the foil there, keep it in its juices cooking away. And I'm going to put this in for a further 10 minutes, and then that should be ready. Right, while we're waiting for the meat now for the last few minutes, let's get this Camembert out. Now, you don't have to use this type of cheese. You can use cheddar, you can use red Leicester, you can use entirely what you like, mozzarella. I've gone for this switch, that's creamy, and we're getting near Christmas. Now this, I think it's £2.59, but this is the sort of stuff you can put into a pot. You can actually melt this and dip stuff in. That is fantastic, that really is. But what I'm going to do while we're waiting, I'm just going to cut into some of this and slice this and get this ready, because this is going to be layered between the actual roast beef and everything. So let me get this cut, and then we'll come back to you. Right, the roast beef is out. 55 minutes for this piece. So we're going to take it off here. We're going to put it on to, as you see here, if you can, another piece of foil on a plate. We're going to wrap it and we're going to let it rest. I want to let this rest for a good 15-20 minutes. We'll wrap it over like so, and yeah, we'll come back to you when it's rested, and hopefully it's a lovely beef. We'll get that sliced, we'll get that into that bread with that Camembert cheese, the onion. Oh, magic. See you in a bit. Right, we've had a good 15 minutes, nearly 20 minutes resting. So we're going to get that out of there and just get rid of that juice a minute. And then we're going to cut this bad boy and see what this is like. Go down there. Oh yeah. That is cutting lovely. Oh, look at that cut. Fantastic. Right, let me carry on. Right, that's all the lovely beef all sliced and done. So let's get over there and start building this thing. Right, so what we're going to do first of all, get some of this Camembert cheese. I'm just going to put it into the bottom of this roll, or the bread should I say. Spread that across. That will spread this stuff as well, which is good. You get that in there, so it'll be a bit on the bottom, another bit in here. This is lovely to melt and to dip stuff in. That really, really is. Right, that's your cheese, or some of it anyway. Then we get some beef, and we're gonna do some nice beef into this roll. Make sure it's all in the ends and everywhere else, tucked in. Then we've got more cheese. Well, we'll do a little bit of onion next, I think. With the caramelised red onion we've done, they can go in. And we just build it up like so. Of course, do smell nice. Really, really do. And then we're going back in with the cheese. Get this in there like so. Right, let me just carry on laying this cheese. Right, that's the Camembert cheese on top of that. Then all we do then, we just lay more beef on. Like so. Pack it all out. Like so. I've got a few little red onions left in here. They can all go in as well. Get them all out. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Bits there. Now, if you really, really want to, you could top this off with a bit of cheddar cheese if you want. I'm not going to. I'm leaving it there. The lid has gone on that, and this is now going in the oven, back in the air fryer oven, 200 degrees for around about 5 or 6 minutes, and then all that lot should be melted, and we'll have a look when we come back. Right, there we have it, the ultimate beef and roast beef and Camembert ultimate sandwich. Let's get this cut open. I've had that no more than 5 minutes in there, and that is that, as you can see. Let me get you around, I'll show you a bit better. There we have it. Your cheese is all in there, as you can see. Melted away there. Right, let's try a bit. There we have it. Look at that. Go for it. That's lovely. Crazy. Yeah. Top bit off that bit. Try that for the camera. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Right, thumbs up here like this, comments below. Off to enjoy us now. That will serve 3-4 people easier. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so to help the channel, and I'll catch you lovely people in the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers.